Okay, guys, we are back now with another episode of Isekai Cheat Ability. Or, anybody can say this, I got a cheat ability in another world. Now, last week, I talked about this show, and I was so cringe on how this guy, Yuya, is going through so much. I can't stand, like I said before, and I'll say it again, I can't stand characters who going through so much like him, and no one is supporting him. In fact, only one person supported him in his entire life was his grandpa. Now, as I said, after his grandpa died, again, people in his area, people in school, even his own parents and his own siblings disown this guy because he's so fat. Then he go into a world of an isekai world where he started developing, he started to change. He looks like a guy from Looking at him all over again, to a point where everybody looking at him like, oh, this is the same fat, chubby dude, but now he's all skinny looking. And then, meet a good girl like Kaori, meeting her, and I was like, it's a way of life. Like, he finally got another shot in life. Now, after the first episode, though, I understand the pacing may not be as deep, as great compared to the show, compared to the manga, because I've been reading it over and over again. Compared to that, I get it. The pacing is maybe slow, but it's a good episode to start the pacing up, because you don't want to rush it to a point where it's like, wait, why did they skip to this and that? See, it's all about the pacing. Episode 2 gave us something to talk about, whereas going to Osen Academy. That's mainly the reason behind all this, him going to Osen Academy. But it's also about Yuya getting another shot. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Episode 2 review of I Got a Cheat Ability in Another World. That's what you want to call it. There's other name, but I'm going to just call it like that because it's simple. I got a cheat ability in another world. Okay, now, Kaori just introduced to Yuya. Now, Yuya may not remember her, but she did. All she had to do was to bring up the past. Remember, go back to episode 1. Remember, she was harassed by these 3 dudes? Fat Yuya at the time. He stepped in and protected her while he getting beat up, even though the odds weren't against him. But she remembers him by the eyes. And so much so, she wants Yuya to attend Osen Academy, an elite prestigious school, the high class school full of, well, not rich people. I want to call it rich people. Just Osen Academy is not about a person's IQ. It's not about how smart you are. Their school is more like your personality. What are your features? Like you could have a scar on your face and still attend Osen Academy based off your personality, based how you treat people with respect and kindness and loyalty. Those kind of things to make you like, you can attend Osen Academy. We can teach you more than the school you're in. Now, these dumbass twins, and I'm going to be on strictly here, these dumbass twin younger siblings, younger siblings wants to be part of this whole like, oh, except me, not this fat, not Yuya. No, we're better than him. They all try to be like, oh, we got this. But leave it to Kaori and her investigators to find out the truth about them. You see, they know about what he's going through. And they know who in relations, like who's he related to. So they know that they been harassing this guy ever since it started. Putting paint signs like chubby, fat ass, ugly on the grandpa's door and all that stuff, treating him like crap for years and years to come. They know how she knows how the twins are. And because of that, she automatically rejected their decline to attend Osen Academy. Like, literally just, fuck out of here. After what you did, you ain't going. That literally shut them down. So they invite Yuya to attend Osen Academy. Now, when he got there, you find out that the father is the head of Osen Academy, and her daughter is attending the same school. So It's like, I want to thank you for rescuing my daughter. That's what he's trying to say. And he wants to attend Osen Academy. Now, here's where Yuya kind of have doubts. I don't blame him for the doubts he has. I don't blame him. You see, this is a chance. I like this episode because characters like him deserves a second chance in life. Much like Redo of Healer. And I'm gonna do Redo of Healer as an example because the MC of Redo of Healer is a straight badass when it comes to revenge. But I do like him, Kiryu from Redo of Healer. I like him because he deserves a second chance to get revenge and to get back on people who fucked him up, who's fucked up his life. And that's what this is doing. Much like Yuya, but but the difference is not that darker. I mean, let's get out of the way with this one. But with Yuya, he's not sure about getting another shot. From elementary to middle school and now high school, his life has been fucked up. He's afraid that if he attend this academy, slim as ever, they're gonna treat him differently. He's scared of that little okay, what if I attend to this new school? Will they treat me the same as I was back then? So that give him a clear head, I don't know if I should do this or not. He had doubts, and I don't blame him. He's scared. So they're like, okay, why don't we give you a free trial? Experience your first day and see what it comes. His first day, this is like Lookinism all over again. First day, introduced himself. He got scared. Everyone was so glaring at him this is the handsome guy they ever met. This is the handsomest guy. The hottest guy they see in the class. They're like, huh? I mean, all the girls like him. You got a rivalry with a flamboyant likes him too as a rival. Everybody likes this guy. Now, okay, the elephant in the room here. That tomboy character that sat next to Yuya just to look at a textbook. I know everybody's gonna say that's best girl. Let's just cut to the chase. She looks good. That tomboy character that sat next to with that blue and black hairstylish, I like her style. And the fact that she sat next to Yuya is yeah, I see where this is going. Everyone's gonna say best girl. Everyone. Now, again, his first day might be a little sketchy because everybody was staring at him. I mean, he made two friends. One that does the Gata Club, Rin, he's a good friend. And then you got another friend of him with the glasses. He's into the gaming club because he brought us his Nintendo Switch. But other than that, everyone was staring at him because everyone was admiring how he looks. But again, after the first day, it was really great for him, with classes and such. But it's very hard for him to decide, should I attend this school or not? Because again, he has doubts. He has doubts that people just gonna like him for his looks. People just gonna like him because he's they might bully him one day. You know what I mean? Because of his looks. But again, that's what Yuya is feeling, and I don't blame him because again, he feels like if he goes to another school, they might treat him the same way. So again, I know change is gonna be hard for him, but the way things are now, this is he gets another shot in life. This is Yuya's chance in life. He needs this. Now, after that, he goes on a date with Kaori, and they had a great time. They had a great time. I mean, their date was pretty simple. That all the girls looking at surrounding him saying, oh, they're a cute couple. So, after a long, luscious day in the real world, we now jump into the isekai world, where he gets all buffed up at level 235. He get all buffed up. And for the first time, he actually exit the area that he trained by, run into the forest, and sees a beautiful princess almost getting by Goblin Slayer vibe all over again. The Goblin Slayer vibe never gets old. I call it the Goblin Slayer vibe because every time I see a goblin about to do something to a princess or any female character, it just gets me okay, this is some Goblin Slayer vibe all over again. But still, we get to see Yuya in his isekai armor outfit. Really nice, by the way. And he literally beat, and bloody as ever, he beat up the goblin general and whatnot. And saved Princess Lexia. He saved a princess. A princess! Not even that far from the episode, and then we're already episode 2, and he saved a princess. His harem, right now, is exceeding even more. Right now, he got 3 girls on the side. He got the tomboy cat that's right next to him. He got Kaori, who's the daughter of the president of Olsen Academy. And now a princess of the kingdom. That's 3 girls right there. See, the thing with isekais is always a harem. Now that he got another girl now, he saved the princess, it's all good. Now, the ending, after he saved the princess, he went invisible. He didn't want to be shown by the guards because they feel like, in his case, if the guards see him, they might kill him. So that's why he's doing it on the down low. That's why he went invisible and all that. But overall, though, this episode was good. I mean, I get it. The pacing may not be as, fast as you wanted to be. Is taking its course. I get it. The direction of this may not be the same as from the manga I'm reading, but the pacing of it is trying to get to that point where it's like him going from real world to isekai and isekai to real world. It changes things. And even though it's not following from the manga perspective, at least the pacing of it is better than Rising of Shield Hero Season 2, which, by the way, Season 3 is coming. But I'm only talking about this episode alone. So overall, I got a Cheat Ability in Another World, Episode 2. Give us things to look upon in terms of what Yuya's going through. Like I said, from the first episode, he's been going through so much in his life that for him to attend Oden Academy is really much a second, I won't call it a second life. I'll say another chance in life. He has multiple chances in life. This right here is his golden ticket to get out of the bullying, to get out of being harassed, and not being embarrassed. This is his opportunity to be free from the abuse and harassed by his siblings. He gets this opportunity. This is his moment. This is his moment to shine. And he will attend this school. He will. He will. And that's how it is. And for him, and then going back to this isekai and saving the princess, he's going to develop even more in the isekai. Because once he learns everything from one isekai, he takes it to the real world. And wherever he learns from the real world, he takes it right to an isekai. And like all isekais, like him, to get a redemption, to be redeemed, to acquire a harem and a pet, like every isekai gets a pet, he's going to be one of those guys as well. So I look forward for next week's episode of I Got a Cheat Ability in Another World. I look forward for next week's episode to see how his development is. And he's already been developing in 2 episodes. So anyway, I look forward to it, and I'm sure you will.